Today we'll be going over the top 3 most overrated items inside of Roblox Jailbreak as of April 2024. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into this. So coming in first place here, we got the sword. And the reason the sword's on this list is because other than being a decent speed boost, it's not really that good of an item. It's really just not good at dealing damage fast, and as I said, its main purpose is just a speed boost for most people. And while it is good for having a good speed boost, other than that, as I said, it's not good for dealing damage quickly, and in a game filled with guns and barely any melee weapons like this, a sword won't really be that useful. And as a criminal, the sword would be even more useless, because when you're trying to attack someone with the sword that's on the opposite team, like a police officer, why would you use the sword and be up close to them when they could just arrest you like this while you're attacking them? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's because in order to use the sword, you have to be close up to your target in order to use it, because obviously it's a sword, you need to reach them in order to use it, unlike a gun where you could just shoot them from far away. But then when you're close up to them, they could just pull out their handcuffs and hold on you and arrest you. It doesn't make any sense at all. The sword is still a really cool item to have, because obviously who wouldn't like waving a big sword around in video games, but other than that and being a speed boost, it's not really that good at all, and it's really overrated. And even when it is being a weapon, as I said, they could just quickly pull out their handcuffs and arrest you, and it barely does any damage at all, because as you guys can see, it takes like 5 to 6 hits in order to kill someone with the sword. It's useless, man. Why would you use the sword here when you could just pull out your pistol, the free and default weapon, and deal more damage than the sword? It doesn't make any sense at all, and having this item as purely a speed boost is it doesn't make any sense. Something that Badimo has definitely got to work on in this game is the melees and how they work and stuff, because the way they are right now as just being a speed boost and not really anything else doesn't make any sense, and yeah, that's just why it's on this list. It doesn't make any sense at all, and it's pretty much the same for the baton, the other melee. If you guys don't know about the baton, fair enough, it's actually kind of forgotten, like barely anyone uses this. It's pretty much the exact same as the sword, just with a different model. I'm not too sure why they added this. It's probably just because they wanted something else for the police team at the time. And you guys can see here, if I go ahead and punch myself with my alt count and start using the baton, it's the exact same thing as the sword. It still has the speed boost and everything. It's pretty much a copy and paste. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, as I said, Badimo, man, you guys gotta improve these melee items, because they are just really useless, and they're just mainly used as a speed boost, which honestly isn't really the main use of them. If I'm gonna be honest, they are meant to be melee items to kill people with, not a speed boost. And if Badimo doesn't want to redo the entire melee system, which fair enough, it would probably take a long time, just increase the damage that they do, because right now this isn't useful at all, and now it's just not dealing any damage at all. What is this? So yeah, that's why the baton and the sword are on this list. They're just kind of overrated, and they probably need a revamp, because the way they are right now is kind of lame, and I don't think many people like them as just being a speed boost. Why can't I get rid of it? Okay. But now in second place here, we have the good old shotgun, and the reason the shotgun is on this list is mainly because of one thing. So the shotgun here, no, don't get me wrong, is a pretty good weapon, but it's really, like, after 2020, they nerfed this thing like crazy, and it's just, you guys gotta see it to know what I'm talking about. So if I go ahead and use my alt account here to quickly steal a key card so that it's not innocent for, like, literally ever, you guys can see here, I got a key card with my alt account. My alt account is no longer innocent, so I can now shoot it. You guys can see here, if I go ahead and shoot my alt account with the shotgun up close, it does a good 30 damage, which is really good, but when I start backing away, look, the damage, it's just not good. From far away, it does barely anything at all. Like back before 2020, the shotgun used to be a consistent 30 damage from pretty much no matter where you were. Like you could be up here and shoot the shotgun and you would still do 30 damage, but now it's just like you barely do anything now. And I know how the shotgun was before was really overpowered, and it did need that nerf, but now it's just, I think they nerfed it a little bit too much, and now it's just, it barely does any damage at all. And that's just kind of in the same position as the sword. You need to be up close in order to use it, but then when you're up close to your target, you're also really easy to reach with the handcuffs, so it's just, it's not really that good of an option anymore, but people are still choosing it, and that's why it's on this list. It's just kind of overrated now. Like, yeah, the shotgun is still good at doing damage up close, and in that way, it's still a really good weapon, but otherwise, it's been nerfed quite a bit recently, and it's not really that good anymore, and that's why it's on this list. Now, coming in third and final place here, it's the grenades, and it's just just because of one main reason. I had to put them on this list, man. So the main way that grenades are used by players nowadays is they throw them all in one place in order to deal a lot of damage and quickly take out a large group of people or enemies or something like that. But see, the main issue with that is once you do that, how you avoid it is really simple. See, so just pretend I'm throwing all of my grenades here. Obviously, I don't want to throw them all because then I'd have to run back and forth to refill. So just pretend this is a bunch of grenades. See, I put my grenade down and it's going to blow up. See, I could just avoid it by walking away. It doesn't make any sense. You could just walk away and it doesn't do anything at all. You can't like pick it up and throw it back at them because then it's going to blow up. But you know, you can just walk away. See, look at this. I just throw the grenade. Oh, I want to avoid it. Walk away. See, now it's just entirely useless. Why do people use it and give it so much attention? You just walk away and it's useless. Like, you know, obviously in places like a bank vault, it would be more helpful there because there's nowhere you could really run, but still, you could just kind of walk out of the vault and avoid them, and it's still pretty useless there because, you know, you could just walk away. Dude, look at this. I just go ahead, throw all my grenades, you know, just walk away. And now that we have the rolling feature, you can just pretty much just roll away and instantly get away from all of it. There's no point in using grenades now. This was an issue even when the grenades were first announced and released into the game. You could just walk away. I don't know why people keep giving this so much attention. You can just walk away from it and it's entirely useless, man. And the worst part about this is once you've used all of the grenades, which, you know, you probably won't use them well because of what I just said, just walk away. You gotta go back to the gun shop and then pay for more of them. It doesn't make any sense why people think these are so good now. You know what? Let's go ahead and see how expensive it is to buy all of the grenades you could possibly need. So you could hold 10 grenades at once and it's $500 per grenade. So that means that is $5,000 for 10 grenades, which is kind of expensive because that's like a whole jewelry store robbery. And that's like a whole jewelry store robbery that you're entirely wasting, so there's no point in using it, and that's why the grenades are on these lists. Honestly, it's just kind of useless. Just walk away from them, and yeah, that's why they're on this list. It's simple. Just walk away, and they're entirely useless. But yeah, those are the top 3 most overrated items inside of Roblox Jailbreak as of April 2024. Yeah, with that, that's pretty much everything for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.